So, Smart Cargo is saying that homosexuality isn't moral. People are going to do what they do. If they're not hurting anybody, then I don't find it immoral. I think it's the one area where there is like a ridiculous amount of right wing and fundamentalist outrage where nobody seems to be hurt by it. If two homosexual people want to engage in homosexual acts of love, those two homosexual people should be able to engage in homosexual acts of love. If three homosexual people want to engage in homosexual acts of love, and they're all consenting and they're all adults, they should all be able to do so. And that number could go up as much as they want it to, and I would be fine with it as long as it's consenting adults and no one's being literally physically harmed against their will. People are into freaky shit, man. I'm interested to hear the morality argument for homosexuality, and when we're going to talk about the fact that it's in all likelihood Jesus was gay or bisexual. It's such a dumb take. Like, why even make that take on it? You know, I mean, whether you're straight or homosexual or right wing or left wing, the right wing caters to an idealism of libertarianism. They talk a lot about it. Even Democrats talk a lot about libertarianism as it relates to personal liberties. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, from a political standpoint, homosexuality falls right in line with everything that quantifies our civil liberties. As far as morality goes, morality isn't a thing. You can't police morality, and morality can't be brought in as a means to demean another or other somebody else. The minute that morality others somebody else, it's no longer moral. There's no morality there anymore. You've lost anything to stand on. I wouldn't say that, straight sex is immoral. I wouldn't say that, swinger sex or whatever else. To me, like those physical acts are not immoral. And the assignment with which somebody identifies is not immoral either, because inherently we are here to live our lives to the fullest and best of our abilities, within the confines of the concept that, don't do unto others what you don't want done to yourself. And I mean, that extends to through just about every religion, certainly the big three that most people are crying about homosexuality with regards to. This has been going on throughout history. I mean, this is nothing new. And the fact that, we have this moral outrage about that is disgusting to me. It's not real. It's not valid. It's a way to look down on somebody who is not the same as you, and to assert a sense of authoritarian structure that deems to control people by what others deem is right or wrong, outside of the context of whether or not that physically or mentally or spiritually hurts another. Now, the spiritual part, I'm sure that there are many people that could try to make a claim that, hey, my spirituality says that does morally damage somebody's spirituality. To which I would say, does their spirituality say that? Because the truth is, it lies in what their own personal spirituality says, not what a church says, and not what somebody who's on the outside says. So that boils us down to two places. Is it physically harmful? Is it emotionally harmful? Well, that depends on what kind of interactions you have. That depends on what kind of relationship you have. But that doesn't end with homosexuality. That is literally every single relationship that you could be in. Those same things apply. It's always going to apply that way. Does that explain my perspective? I hope I've been very clear. Fuck who you want. Identify as you want. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.